So I always wanted to do this video for my gym boys and gym girls out there. Today we are exploring HIFIMAN Svanar wireless. We have the Svanar wireless original, which is the priciest of them all. We have the Svanar wireless LA, and LA I think should stand for limited edition. The transport case is chalky for the LA, while it is a dark charcoal color for the original Svanar wireless. I also have the Svanar wireless junior, but I don't have 3 hands to hold them. So I actually had to replace the ear tips on the LA because I've used them so much. And I will explain through this video why the LA is the best choice for gym people. The original is the best choice for audiophiles and those who want the best sonic quality on the go. And then the junior is the best for bass heads. I actually did a full video on the Svanar wireless, so I still have my opinions intact about the Svanar wireless. It is an excellent EM, or Bluetooth EM to be more specific. It comes with LDAC. It has a good build quality. As you can see, there is not a single scratch on this case, which is amazing considering that I've been using them for the gym. The EMs themselves are also rock solid. If there is anything I would suggest replacing, those are the ear tips, because during more intense gym sessions, you tend to sweat quite a bit, and there are other ear tips that may be more comfortable to your ears. For example, I'm using DD Hi-Fi ST35. The default tips are also very good, so they offer good comfort, but they can get slippery after wearing them at the gym. Svanar Wireless Original is an excellent EM. It focuses a lot on detail, on resolution, on having a rich sound. And this is actually very enjoyable with proper music, but not exactly at the gym. So my main usage for those has been at the gym, where I discovered that I like the Svanar Wireless LA the most. So the chalky box one. The EMs inside actually look exactly the same. So happily I have different ear tips on them. They look about the same. There is one difference now that I see them side by side. Svanar Wireless, the original, has a carbon inner shell, so it has that carbon fiber inner shelling, while Svanar Wireless LA, the less pricey option, has a smooth black plastic on the inside. Don't know if this is plastic or resin, but you get the point. All 3 of them support LDAC. And I get this question quite a bit. The idea is that they were not supposed to support LDAC, the chalky ones. Svanar Wireless LA was not supposed to support LDAC. Somehow, the chip does support LDAC. A lot of people have reported on this, including other reviewers, users. People do get LDAC support. But as it is not advertised by HIFIMAN, it is possible that during software update, for example, if the chipset producer decides to do any kind of update, LDAC support may get dropped. So I wouldn't purchase them if you absolutely want LDAC support. But right now they support it. It works cool. I use them at the gym. So something that's not advertised by the producer, it's a bonus feature that may or may not be temporary. I don't want to risk telling you that they will support LDAC and then for it to be dropped. So it is possible that it will get dropped. Other than that, they have about the same weight, about the same shape, the same ergonomic quality. The ANC has the same quality between the Svanar Wireless LA and the normal, pretty much the same. The Junior has slightly worse integration. One point is that I do not use active noise cancelling. I do not use transparency mode on either of them. I don't like how it sounds because in high fidelity mode, the sound is louder, it is cleaner, and it has a much better quality. I always try to stick with high fidelity mode. In the rare occasion where I need transparency, I would just press stop on the music, talk what I have to talk with the persons around me, and then resume music. I try to avoid using those. It's not that it's bad, it's more like I can't really mix music with transparency, with the noise, especially at the gym, or active noise cancelling just doesn't do it for me. I don't want to be that isolated. Speaking of which, they offer about 15 to 20 decibels of passive noise isolation, all of them. Svanar Wireless Junior tends to be a bit lighter, but also since the case is white, the EMs are white, I feel that they would get damaged and get dirty a bit easier. So I avoid using them at the gym, which is why I have the least experience with them and I have the most experience with the metallic shelled ones. Both the Svanar Wireless LA and the original, they have a more reliable build for the gym. Control is done via touch on all of them. I am okay with it. I would say that during the gym, for example, if I do shoulder exercises, sometimes I touch my ear with my shoulder and then I press play and pause by mistake. It is something that happens with all of the EMs that have touch-based controls. During running, they sit very snug in my ears. All of them have this very ergonomic shape. They're well designed for gym, for sitting there, for not falling out, but not feeling uncomfortable either. This is because the sonic tube is quite small, so this portion here, which means that they have both a slightly shallow fit. You don't get them too deep in your ears, so there is not that much moisture gathering inside of your ear canal, but also the whole weight is not entirely support. It's okay. If they fall, it's okay, actually. Leave that in, Mari. Because, this is bound to happen. Those are going to fall out of your ears. You are at the gym, you are running, you are lifting, those will sometimes fall off. Those will sometimes fall out, and I can guarantee to you they will survive without a scratch. You will not know that happened. There is not a single noticeable scratch on any of them. Don't know what kind of titanium Wolverine, I don't know what kind of titanium or stuff is used in the casing, but it's clearly scratch resistant, which is nice, because if I am going with a pair of EMs that have the body made of resin, they are going to get scratches at the first drop. Those can survive 1,000 drops without getting damaged and without the shells getting scratched. Battery life is decent on all of them. It's about equal. So all of them have very equal characteristics outside of the sonic performance, because the sonics are very different between them. But battery life is about the same, so I can do about 3 to 4 gym sessions without recharging either of them. Svanar Wireless, the original, seems to last a bit more. It lasts for 5 gym sessions, and 1 gym session for me is between 1 and 2 hours, while Svanar Wireless Junior tends to deplete the battery the quickest, but it's not a high difference. It's somewhere in the same ballpark. Sonically, they are entirely different. So Svanar Wireless, the original, is very rich in the sound. It has a rich treble. It has a very balanced sound, very audiophile, super detailed. Also, you don't even know that they are Bluetooth. You just think to yourself, this sounds so natural and so clean and so detailed. It's a really nice sound. I have touched a lot on it on the written and on the video review, but it's not very good for the gym. The reason for that is that we have the Svanar Wireless LA or limited edition. I hope that it's limited edition. It also has the R2R DAC inside, but the sound is not very R2R, while this Svanar Wireless could be said to sound R2R. Smooth, refined, somewhat soft. Textures are really refined. This Svanar Wireless LA sounds super V-shaped. The bass is strong, the treble is strong, it is a bit metallic, exactly what I need at the gym. It's super engaging and also gives me strength, gives me power, and gives me the motivation to lift. This is what I need at the gym, and this is why I'm using the LA at the gym. It's super enjoyable when you need pumped-up music with rock, metal, EDM, and that's about it. This is what I listen with it. Svanar was good with jazz, with classical. So Svanar Wireless is excellent across the whole range. It's a very balanced EM that you can use with any style, anywhere. Svanar Wireless LA is super energetic, works super well at the gym when you need to do something active. They will keep you engaged with your music. And the Junior is the warmest, thickest, and bassiest of them all. It's a super warm, super thick sounding EM. It's excellent when you need a bass cannon. It is a bit more than a bass cannon because it has good resolution and impact and strength, but it's a bass cannon. It's a bass EM with a rolled off treble. It's super nice if you need that type of sound. I can't really work out without my treble. I need to hear that sharpness because it gives me a bit of aggression when lifting. I can't really lift if the sound is too laid back. You don't do this while the sound is smooth. You do this when the metal hits, when there is a lot of drumming, and that is how I would describe the Svanar Wireless LA. Overall, if you are considering purchasing either of them, it would be great if you could listen to them before that, because you judge with your ears. I really recommend that all the time. If you can't listen to them before you purchase, the LA is the most V-shaped one. It has a very traditionally V-shaped sound with a metallic treble, strong, bright, sharp, a quick and punchy bass, a natural mid-range which is slightly recessed. You never get fatigued by the sound. It's super enjoyable. Svanar Wireless, the original, is the most audiophile of them all. It's super detailed, clean, very good resolution, rich, and has that R2R sound. It's a bit soft in the textures. It's much more refined and relaxing. Not great for lifting weights, but super great for enjoying music. And the Junior is a bass EM. Go for it if you know that you love bass and you want a more commercial sound, something which sounds closer to what you typically get from a commercial pair of headphones or EMs, but which has the resolution and detail and clarity that it could be named HIFIMAN. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video explains the differences between them. That was the purpose of the video. It is not made as a review for either of them. I have made written reviews on all of them, video review on the Svanar wireless. Check those out if you need a more in-depth approach for each. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see each other really soon. Please subscribe, please like this video, and if you are feeling generous, you can donate via the PayPal link in the video description. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see each other really soon. Bye!